Today, I took my first lesson in 10 years. Now, the guy that gave me the lesson, his name is Stan Utley, and he is known for fixing Charles Barkley's golf swing. Put that article up on the screen. I want to give a huge shout out to Lamkin for sponsoring today's video. I'm currently using the Lamkin cord grips. If you guys want to check out their website, I'm going to link it down in the description, and they feel amazing in all weather conditions, especially the rain, when your grips tend to get a little bit on the slippery side. You're going to start out by looking at my wedge swing. Then we are going to move on to my full golf swing, and he is going to let me know his thoughts on my actual golf swing. As you guys know, I sometimes struggle with my wedges, so this is going to be huge. Along the way in this video, I am going to be letting you guys know my thoughts on what is being said, and I learned a ton. Let's get right into this. Alrighty, we got Stan over here. Stan, you want to introduce yourself a little bit to the channel?
Played college golf at Missouri, played tour golf for 20 years, and my short game stood out so much as my strength when I played the tour that my buddies were always asking me for help, and that just kind of organically led into me actually teaching some guys.
Yeah, that's perfect. I think today we'll take a look at my overall game. Yeah, let's just get into this lesson and let me know what you think.
And you're wanting to control trajectory.
Yes, being able to hit low piercing wedge shots. I feel like I struggle with that a little bit.
How's your chipping? Because you're 20 yards over the green.
Yeah, I usually do that with my wedges.
Well, one of my mottos is no heckling, no love, so I'm going to show you a lot of love.
I love it. Guys, in the beginning of this lesson, Stan is looking at my wedge swing because if you guys have been watching the videos, I kind of struggle with hitting low wedges and controlling my distance. So he teaches me a ton right here. And before you guys say it, yes, my dad has been teaching me my whole life, but it's awesome to get a lesson by someone else and always be constantly learning.
So in the golf swing, we turn to the right, us right-handers in the backswing, and we turn to the left in the through swing. Your ball just cut. So your face was open to your path.
Did it look like I hit the outside of the ball?
No, but just a little bit, okay? You're really good, so I can't give you an exaggeration, but your forearm almost wanted to work to the right in the downswing instead of your forearm working to the left. De-lofting the face requires far less club head speed to move it a distance. So you can swing smaller with an early turn down of the forearm, so don't hang on to this up angle. Get this up angle out. See, that speeds the club head up. When you load up in the backswing, you get that angle out, and then you forearm twist and cover. Previously,
I thought when I was hitting a wedge, I really needed to get that handle ahead and drag it and hold the angle. But Stan shows me right here that you actually slightly need to let go of it and turn those forearms down, which is just crazy because if you guys watch this progression, when I start hitting these wedges, they come out lower than I've ever seen myself hit a wedge.
Still had what I would call a little drag and scoop.
Okay.
See, you're scooping with your body because your arm's tugging the grip. Let me hit one.
Okay.
So one of the things I feel like I do really well is I speed the club head up right here. See, you sped the grip up right there.
Right.
It's gonna unload, post up. See that tight draw?
Yeah, and he hit the pin.
That's not bad, is it?
No, that wasn't too bad.
You'll notice I won't hit any more because I've already holed my first one.
Right, yeah, you need to stop after that. No joke, guys, he actually hit the pin right there. He hit like a low draw and hit the pin. I'm not kidding, it's wild.
That's a proper wedge.
I feel like I'm letting go of the angle. I'm not trying to hold, because when I tried to hit low wedge shots, I would hold on like this, and that's where I feel like the issue came.
So I have this kind of joke that says the rules of golf banned anchoring. It didn't ban grip dragging.
Right.
We should pay attention to that.
Right.
See, golf is an action of flinging a weight on the end of a stick. If I drag the top of the club, I don't fling the weight.
Right.
Great shot though. There you go, swing back. Now wrist it down into my grip. Yes. Now, you should get in the game tomorrow because you're going to be hard to beat.
Oh, that was
Did you see that fly it in there and bite?
Yeah, that was it. I almost just threw it.
You spun a range ball with dirty grooves.
Yeah. I held on to it.
You felt it.
Yeah.
So you block, scoop, pushed it.
Yeah, that's what I do on most of my wedges, right there.
Oh, you did it. Feel the trap?
Yeah. Wow. That feels solid. Thank you. That's fun. That just feels, I know what I got to do now just to, I basically, in my mind, I'm feeling like I'm almost throwing it to a degree, my wrist at the ball when I get down to the ball, and that kind of squares the club face up. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to the 8-iron here. That felt amazing. We kind of got those wedges dialed in now. I know what it feels like. Square that face. We're gonna hit a couple 8-irons. I want Stan to just look at it, my overall swing here. Look at that.
Would you say you're a straight ball hitter, a draw hitter, or a fade hitter?
Pretty straight. Okay. I don't work
Doesn't curve much.
Yeah, I don't work the ball that much. Maybe I would for sure say a draw.
During this lesson, I'm actually hitting it pretty good. So it's pretty cool to see Stan taking a look at my swing when I'm actually in form and I'm swinging solid.
That was pretty much my stock shot. It's about as good as I can hit it there.
I'm probably a good enough coach to say just do it like that. I could definitely mess that up. Let's see another one though. That is an unusual miss, right?
To a degree. That was just a little left. The contact was still really good. I liked my path. But to a degree, that was just a little, kind of out of sequence, just a degree.
So, swing back to the top. Now, keep your shoulder here. Bump into your left hip. So you still have a lot of left spine tilt.
I can feel that because I get a lot of side bend like that.
So, but right now you're about to get inside bend, but when you turn, you didn't get this hip forward enough to be behind it. That's what I see is causing the coming over the top.
Okay.
Look here, and we're talking about. And it's little bit. I like your swing.
Okay.
It's crazy because you guys know I mostly draw the golf ball, but today I was almost hitting a fade or a little bit of an out to in path, which is unlike me because I usually come from the inside. I'm usually 3 degrees into out. It's crazy. I was kind of coming over the top, and that's because I had no lateral bump. I was kind of just spinning from the top, falling back, and he picked up on it really quick.
You covered it from behind it.
Right.
Instead of ahead of it.
Right. I just felt, and it felt like when I followed through, my weight was more on my left side. Which I wasn't so, because I feel like I tend to get a little bit back and I arch backwards, like kind of like the old swings where they would arch a little bit. I feel like I really get that, especially seeing my swing on video every day. Oh yeah, that was the best one. When I'm working the ball towards the hole, I'm for sure gonna always play better golf because that's when I'm playing bad golf. I notice, guys, I start it at the pin and then it works away from it. When I'm playing my best golf, whether that was in college, I'd be playing a huge draw, but it'd always be working towards the pin. It'd be starting out to the right, coming back in there. And that's what I want to get here.
Smash.
Perfect right there. It's really good, guys. I'm learning a ton today. Hopefully you guys are as well. You guys are there's a lot of information kind of being thrown at you, a lot of different terminology. For those out there that really do want to get better and learn the golf swing, this is huge.
You ever hit the orange whip wedge?
No, I haven't. Oh no, I'm scared.
So guys, we're moving on to an orange whip wedge. And this is way harder than it looks. This wedge is actually very difficult to hit. The shaft is just super flimsy and you have to have perfect tempo to time it up and square the face up. It's actually a really good training aid for tempo.
Now look, I just want you to hit it to the end of the dark green grass. We're going 18, 20 yards. I want to see how you pitch it. So the orange whip wedge loads and unloads the shaft so much that you can feel the rhythm of the swing. So I want you to do this. Look here, face this way and hold the club like this. Now just bend your elbows up. Turn to the right. Now watch, I want you to turn to the center and stop and kick the shaft. You feel it kick?
Right.
See, you were going like this.
Right, and that's how I thought.
This end needs to decelerate to make the other end go fast. Much better. Feel the face cover that time.
Right.
Don't do it with your wrist now. Do it with your body stopping. Nice. That's really different in it. Now let's see you hit your wedge like that. Feel like you pivot, put the brakes on your arms and let the head kick with your wrist, but cover the ball. Oh, you did it. You feel the face covered the top of the plane line instead of scooping under the plane line.
Oh yeah.
That was super cool there.
Once again, they're coming out like
you got something to work on.
Yeah, that feels so cool. If I can pull that one off, that'd be pretty cool.
Or how about you're out there playing and you've got 138 into a big wind. You could play this shot with your 7 or 8 iron and just chip it under the wind and hit that little low tight draw. Like you can even play these shots with a full swing club, but you know how to control your trajectory without having to drag the grip and play the ball back.
Right.
That is right when I start to really feel the face turn over and the ball starts to come out super low. This is gonna help a lot for when I'm playing in Florida in the wind, because I did struggle hitting it low in the wind, and now I'm kind of learning how to actually turn the face down and take off a little bit of the spin actually.
I recently just got these cord grips on, guys, and they feel absolutely amazing, and that's because I play in a lot of like different conditions. I'm playing in rain, all different types. This just cord, I don't know what it is about this cord, but it just feels amazing. I know that you have Lamkins on too. You have a different one than I do.
So feel of the texture of this. I got old hands, so I don't want the rough cord grip.
Yeah,
they got texture in them where you can just feel it in your fingertips.
Right.
I don't want to call it soft because it's not cushy, but it's comfortable.
Right.
So it's firm enough that I feel the face and I feel the vibration of the head, but it's comfy in my hand, but it doesn't slip because of the texture that's built into the grip.
Right.
Pretty cool.
And this one's a little more of an aggressive cord. I just like this. It just feels a lot more tacky to me. Like I'm not gonna lose it.
If you were playing every day, your hands were tough, and you had to make money in the rain, that's the one you want.
Right. All right, guys, well, that kind of wraps it up for today's lesson. I want to give a huge thank you to Stan for taking the time to do that lesson. I mean, I learned so much with my wedges there, and I feel like now I have confidence going into the next round. But also, guys, shout out to Lamkin Grips for sponsoring this video and having us out here and setting all this up. This is because of them. And if you guys want to get some new grips, I'll link that stuff in the description. You guys can go check out Lamkin Grips. Once again, guys, hopefully you did enjoy that. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button. Till next time, guys, peace out.